plays are up on SoBet. And right now on the Twitch stream, I'm just because I'm sharing on the Twitch stream, I'm looking at some. Excuse me. I'm looking through Odds Jam for plus EV plays. Philly Sox Nerfy. I love that. There's too many sluggers in that situation for me to go the Nerfy. I like Phillies minus 0.5 in the first five. I think that's good value. I think, yeah, I think that more than anything. I don't think you're getting I don't think you're getting strong likelihood on the Nerfy hitting. My favorite Nerfy is probably going to be in the Rays White Sox situation. Blue Jays moneyline classic Bassett bounce back. I've said this so many times. I don't believe in MLB bounce backs. I don't believe in revenge games. I don't believe in really even being hot. I believe in every game being seen as an individual game. That is in my opinion, the only way to go about it. You do your thing. I'm not here to hate. I'm just saying that's how I feel. Phillies first five, absolutely, absolutely. That's what we were just talking about. We like that one. So yeah, if you're on the Twitch or Twitter, or any of the non-TikTok streams, we got some. We're looking at Odds Jam and we're finding some of the value plays. Trying to find the best way to share this screen right now. Over 8.5 in the Brewers. No, we are on the under. Up to early money line play. That's an interesting one. Let me see. Let me see if we have some decent value spots for that. Up to money line play. Damn, the Phillies still comes to mind again. Um, yeah, we don't have a ton of offense. The Phillies, there's the Guards, there's the Dodgers. Rays Brewers under 8.5. Yes, Diego, that's my favorite one today. That's the one I posted. If you look at the most recent video, I have the full explanation for that. And then again, if you want all my plays, they're on SoBet. Go to the profile, click the top link. Boom, you're on SoBet. Now you're getting all my action. It's just like that. Thank you, Diego. Missed a bunch of plays. What are you talking about, Prime? The last three MLB picks I posted hit, and prior to that, it was like 9 to 10. The record on MLB plays that I've posted on TikTok. I mean, my record on SoBet is crazy. The record of plays on TikTok videos I made for MLB is crazy nice. Like unsustainably good. I don't even believe that I can continue that level of winning because it literally nobody can. I'm hitting like 75%. You're out of your mind. That's actually bananas. Appreciate the respect for people that actually pay attention and understand what's going on. Appreciate all you. Plays are fire. Again, the one we're on today is the under in the Brewers game. I don't even think I've had two picks in a row that have lost since like 3 weeks ago. Oil up, baby. KC moneyline. I'm staying away from that game. I think Gary, it's good to see you. That game I'm gonna stay away from. Yeah, okay, prime suspect. We're trying to win weeks. We're trying to win weeks, trying to win months. PSG or Dortmund, I'm staying away from that. All good. Give me some money lines. All right, I'll give you this. First five in the Phillies game. That's a little juicy, but Phillies money line in the first five. Tigers first five money line. I don't like that. I'm actually fading that. Give me the cards in this spot. Kenta Maeda, trash. Mikolas, he should be trash. His stuff looks bad, but he's actually a pretty effective pitcher. Two Nerfy Sox game, Tampa game. Yeah, I actually like both those Nerfies, Mystical. I'm not gonna lie. Rays money line, Cubs money line. I don't really like a money line play in the Rays game. I don't think there's so much value there. Just in general. Do Braves get swept? No, I think the Braves take care of business today, but I prefer them first five. I really like some first five plays today for the most part. I know we have full game for that strikeout prop, says Monkey. Let's look at that. So if you're on the Twitch stream or Twitter or any of that right now, any of the non-TikTok streams, I'm looking at Odds Jam, which has plus EV. It's just like a value finding tool. You can grab it from in my profile, get it discounted. But I'm looking at some stuff there. So we can look at some potential strikeout props. Let's go. We got it on baseball. Too damn risky to take the first five. It's not when you trust the starting pitching. It's not when you trust the starting pitching more than you trust the bullpen. And I don't mean just trust the quality of the bullpen. I mean trust the consistency, even if it's a fading the other team's bullpen. Which walk props you like? The Bryce Harper one cash yesterday. Yeah, I don't really do hitter props, Larry. I just really like to read on that because I know that Harper had dominated him so much. Harper literally had 3 home runs and 10 at bats against him and was 6 of 10. So I was like, there's no way he's pitching to him. And it was right. So again, that was more on just like a situational read. I generally don't like hitting props, but that one was just beautiful. Team total run plays. We can look at some of those. Again, if you're on the Twitter stream right now, I've got Odds Jam pulled up. Straight bet lock. We really like the under in the Brewers game. A lot of people saying Tigers. A lot of people saying Red. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on this one. Larry, appreciate the follow. Twitch is a black screen. Yeah, I got to get that figured. So yeah, it's gonna be the. I know I've been saying that all week. It's gonna be the Twitter if you want to see the odds jam that I'm about to look at. Charles, appreciate the follow. The ROI in the last year, if you're talking like from the last 12 months, it's over 5%. It was over 6% for MLB, over 4% for NFL. No, I appreciate it, Kev. I'm gonna get that fixed. I need like a tech assistant. Razor Lock, heard it here first. People have opinions on this game for real. We're about to pull it up though. People saying Royals. Don't we hit Royals yesterday, first 5 play. Smacked. Don't love it. Someone's saying home run props. Scott, I think you were the one saying home run props. We'll talk about unders in a second. LeBron to kiss his son on the court next season. That's a good one. Mouth to mouth. Okay, so the biggest plus EV. This is like I'm just scrolling odds jam. I'm going to the positive EV section, and a lot of these are player home runs. So Scott, I'm telling you what odds jam says for the best home run props today is, again, this is not the most likely for it to hit. This is the best value relative to the price you're getting. So Dylan Moore plus 750. Okay. Listen up. If anyone wants a home run props, this is what we're looking at for the best value, not the most likely to hit, the best value home run props. This is fresh off odds jam. Dylan Moore. Okay. Oliver Dunn. That's in this game coming up right now. We got Chadwick Tromp at plus 1060. Braden Schumacher at plus 830. Austin Shenton at plus 630. And Matt Vierling at plus 1,000. If I were to take any of these, and I'm not a huge hitter props guy, I'm just saying what the odds jam best EV is going to be. I kind of like the Vierling one at plus 1,000. I think he's got better than 10% chance of going yak. I'm just saying that's how I feel about it. Am I that one guy's brother? I got a few brothers, so I'm a couple guys' brother, but I don't know which one guy you're talking about. Yankees Dodgers under. Those are separate games. You're talking. The Yankees game under is decent. Dodgers under with Yamamoto on the mound could be. Dodgers haven't really been hitting lately, so there's a shot. Watch Doc, let's get it, baby. Let's go. Took Tiger over 9, Rockies over 9. Cards game under 4.5. First five innings. We like Cards money line for the first 5. Honestly, Mavs money line tonight. I kind of like it. I haven't looked deep at it, but I kind of like it. Thoughts on Cards game under 4.5 first 5? Yeah, like I said, I like Cards money line for the first if you're doing a first 5 play in that game more than anything else. Phillies first 5. I like Phillies first 5. Ryan, appreciate the follow. Be like Ryan. Go ahead, follow me on here. And again, if anyone from the Twitter stream, anyone who's watching me look at the odds on Odds Jam, you can grab this tool. Just go to the profile, get it discounted using code PD. It's pretty great. You get arbitrage plays on there as well. So like, no matter what, if people don't know arbitrage, it's not fun, but it's the most effective thing in sports betting. Period. ZSM, appreciate the follow. White Sox Nerfy is good value on that. Good value on that. You can get it as good as like minus 110, I think. We were looking at the price on that recently. Full game money lines. Not really. The only money lines I like today are first fivers, to be honest. Brewers Nerfy under first 5 locked in. I like the full game under in that spot, but first 5 under's not bad. We're about to watch this game here. Rays first 5. I really prefer the under in that game to either side. I just don't trust the Rays offense enough to be able to take care of business. You could take Rays first five and they could be down 1-0. All right, Arrows coming in with a +1,000 lay for us. Cubs money line, Red Sox money line, Orioles first five -5, Cardinals first five money line. I like the Cardinals first five money line. I don't like four leggers. What bets do I like? Under in this Brewers game that's about to start. Hoova Dre, appreciate the follow. Be like Hoova, follow me. We're gonna hop around because we got some decent action here in these first few games. If you want all the plays, they're up on SoBet. Go to my profile, hit the link. You'll see the SoBet plays. You get them all there. We have some early action, so we're about to be live on. We're about to be live on Cardinals first five money line. Phillies, I think that starts a little later. First five money line, and we got the under in this Brewers game. Shambled after the Rockies -1.5. Squint. That's sickening. I'm sorry, bro. That's so gross. Yeah, I'm gonna be on. I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom so I can be fresh for you guys. I gotta take care of my other stream if you catch my drift, and then we'll be back in a second here. All right, we're back, baby. We are back. We are about to sweat this out. We're about to get paid. Profit, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I actually tried to stay. I tried to stay around the edges so no one was going to hear me, but thanks for keeping an eye out. That means a lot. Sweat is going to be the under in the Tampa Brewers game, but we also have first five money line on cards. What's up, 602? So that one, obviously, we're going to keep a closer eye on. Whoever has the Nerfy in this game, we're going to sweat out the Nerfy before checking in on what's going on with the cards because that game's going to resolve quicker. It's just the first five spot. But we are live. That is the first hitter of the game. First pitch is a strike, and we're off to a great start. It's a strike, first pitch. That's what we want. We wanted defense, and we got defense. So we're keep an eye on that. I'm still, again, for people on the other streams who can actually see my screen, we're still looking at Odds Jam just to kind of sort some of the best value plays. And then I'm going to go into some of the arbitrage opportunities. Listen up. Nice paint on the outside corner. Doesn't get the call 2-1 count. Yeah, I saw that 602. Got the Yerfy, Keon Coleman jersey ordered yet. It's happening. Lawrence, we got Brewers raised up, but we're going to pop over to the cards as well. But okay, this is what I want to talk about. Bunch of different teams, Orange and Cubs. Now full count says double A trap. He's in here, one pitch ahead of me. One pitch ahead of me, giving out spoilers. Let's go, Mexico. 30 into 100. We're not going to do that on one play. Double A trap. The spoilers, bro. Come on. You're like 15 seconds ahead of me. It's all good. It's all good. It's so fascinating to see guys and all right. So comment Arb in the chat right now. Comment Arb if you want me to read off the arbitrage opportunities that we have on the board today. If you want to do it, comment Arb, and I'm going to read off the arbitrage opportunities for the day. We got one away here. But arbitrage is basically when the books have two vastly different lines, and you can take both sides of the line on different books and get value on it. So I'm looking at OddsJam. They just filter and show the full slate of arbitrage opportunities and what value you're going to get on them for a given day. And if you want to OddsJam, it's the top link in my profile right now. Okay. So first one, we got Josh Naylor. You can get over 0.5 at -152. These are some random books. You got to do some scouring. You can get over 0.5 at -152. That's on TonyBet. And you can get +185 on the under on Bovada, on Resorts World, on Fanatics. So if you put 100, for example, you put 100 on the minus 152 and you put 60 on the plus 185, you are going to make between $6 and $11. Do you understand? Because either you're going to hit the 100 at minus 152 and you're going to end up with 65.79 while missing your $60 bet, so winning 579, or you're going to turn your 60 into 111 while losing 100 and profiting $11. That is arbitrage. That is how it works. It's boring. It's not fun. You don't have to sweat because no matter what, you're winning. But it is free money that's available every single day if you scour, if you find the opportunities. And the way that I'm doing it is just via OddsJam. It filters it for you. It connects the books. You literally just click the buttons as long as you have all the accounts. And it's just a simple way to just bring in a bunch of small wins every single day. And then on top of that, you have your actual plays, your actual analysis, etc. So that's it. I'll read off a few more of these. We won't go too deep into it because again, it's pretty boring. People want to sweat their bets instead of just getting the easy automatic arbitrage money. But if people want to talk about automatic, we got a single over here, one out, one on. But um, when people talk about free money, people talk about actually getting value. The simple, boring way to do that is arbitrage. Yeah. All right, so we got a runner on first. We got one out. How about we roll two here? Paints that outside corner 0-1. Just bet on the Orioles and Dodgers if you really want it. So do I like the Cubs? I think the Cubs with Imanaga on there. Kleber, I'm not entirely sure. The other streams should be better. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna figure it out, but that's where we're at on the Twitch stream right now. Twins, Phillies, Braves. Like Twins, like Phillies, like Braves. Do I like all three at once? Not really. Yanks due for a win. I don't care about due. The matchup doesn't really favor them. They could get swept. So I'm not saying they lose today. I'm not saying take Orioles, but I don't really love them. All right, ZSM, let's go.
Go back to first.
Almost picked him at first. Doesn't get the strike call. 1-2 count. Still one out runner on first. All right, so here are going to be the other arbitrage opportunities. You can get in the Reds game, Graham Pauley over 0.5 hits, and you can get him under 0.5. That's minus 120, plus 130. In the Mavs-Lakers game, you got Derek Lively over 5.5 points and under 5.5 points. Yanni, slide the pits. All right, bro. Popped up. By the way, the picks, if everyone who's DM'd me, I've been sending picks. Not only do I send the link to get the picks every single day, I set the full slate up. I shared people the full free slate today. So I don't want to hear complaining about not getting the picks. Anyone who commented picks on the video, I sent in the full slate. We hit 5 of our last 6 days, by the way. And if you just go to the profile, you click so bet, bang, you got them. You got everything right there every single day. Yanni, I can't DM you while I'm on live, but if you shoot me a DM, I'll hit you as soon as I get off here. Corbin Burns under 6.5 Ks. I don't really love that today. Obviously, the game's. Yeah, the Yankees kind of K more than you'd think, and Burns is kind of nice. 6.5 tall, so I'm not saying take the over, but I don't really like the under today. But the plays, Fireball, that's what we do. That's what we do every day. Ray Cookin, put him away. 1-1 count. Pickoff attempt, not happening. Any NBA plays? On occasion, nothing right now, nothing today, but we do post NBA plays. Seattle pitcher got 8K last night. No, I think he ended at 7. He had 5 in the first 4. Gotcha, Yanni. Yeah, just go to my profile, click the so bet, and you get all the plays every single day. It's a no-brainer. It's $10 a month, and we're running up mega units month over month. If your unit size is more than $1.50, you're profiting by it. 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Yeah, NBA lines are not great. I like unders in a lot of the first round of the NBA playoffs, but that people are catching on to that system, so we're not getting quite as much value. Nats Rangers plays. We can look at that. Yeah, we can look at the Nats Rangers real quick. Let me drop back here. But yeah, the We're live for the. Hey, caught him stealing. Caught him stealing. Love to see it. Hey, that wraps up the top of the first. No runs. That's a good start to an under. Rangers cool over the early MLB. All right, so we're also live on Cards First Five money line. Right now, the Tigers lead up. The Cards went 1, 2, 3, and the Tigers lead off with a double. So not a great start, but a lot of time left there. Someone want me to look at Rangers, correct? Cubs money line. Yeah, Cubs money line is decent. Wild throw to second. I got a bad angle on my TV right now. My setup is less than ideal. All right. Rangers money line today. We played 8:05. So I'm gonna say an early game. The over/under in this game is up to 9.5 on some bucks. Interesting. Again, if you're looking at the odds jam screen, I'm just pulling up. I'm seeing all the books together. This is another thing, just like very, very, very basic. I use odds jam for it. You can use other stuff, probably like Pickett or something. But again, I'm using odds jam for this. If you are taking action, one, you should use all the books because of arbitrage, like I was saying. But two, if you're not getting the best value on every single line, what are you doing? When I post the plays on SoBet, I'll say whatever the play is, and then I'll put the line, and then I'll put in parentheses the book. You should be doing that. If not, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but say your unit size is $100, okay? And you're doing minus 120 instead of minus 110 a few times. You lose $8 of profit there. You lose $8 of profit again. You lose $8 of profit again. You pay 10 extra here. That adds up significantly. Okay. You'll get limited quickly, Michael, if you'd get limited quickly if you were doing heavy amounts and they weren't on the correct books. Spread them out, multiple books. I like to do it with a buddy where I'll be on the over, he'll be on the under, for example, and we'll switch so it just looks like a normal play for me. Hits per inning. Quick out at first, one away here in the bottom of the first, one out, no one on. So yeah, there are strategies here that you have to be thinking about. Like if you don't want to get limited by the books, but in the long term, like I was saying, if you're not finding the best value on every single play, you are going to lose so much money in the long term. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like, oh, 8% here. It's MLB. We put up 6 plays a day. We do literally over 1,000 plays throughout the MLB season. So say I was losing on average, even as little as 4%, 4% of the value. Okay, over 500, really like 580 wins, and I'm losing 4% of the value on $100 unit, right? That's $58,000. I'm losing 4% of that. That's over $2,300 that I'm losing from my profit. $2,300, 23 units, because you're not getting the best line. And people have such a short-term mindset. Long fly out two-way now. People have such a short-term mindset, like, oh, who cares about the 5% extra juice in this spot today? Who cares about the 4% extra juice? Because one play. But if you're actually grinding and you're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays a day, every day, we're talking 30 to 50 plays a week. We're talking a couple hundred plays a month, which is what you're doing if you're tailing my plays on SoBet. That is going to add up so drastically. And people are like, I don't understand. I feel like we were hitting plays. Why am I not up more? Because you're not getting the best lines. So got a line shop, got to use the different books for it. It's a no-brainer. If you're in a situation where you can use like a bet openly or a profit, definitely take advantage of that because that's massive savings. 0-2 count, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the first. Breaking ball misses downstairs, no chase. We are one pitch away from the Nerfy cashing and from getting one inning towards this under out of the way. Phillies money line, Zach Wheeler, 7+ Ks, probably plus 102.
To triple A.
Yes, sir, Johnny. Strike three, got him. I guess I'm a play behind here. But strike three, got him. Nerfy cashes, and we are 1 inning closer to this under hitting. I like the Phillies' first 5 money line. I think that's going to be the best play. We're going to talk Rangers in a second. I appreciate you guys waiting. But we're going to talk about it in a second. The Cardinals looking to get out of this situation. Jorge, appreciate the follow. Be like Jorge, go ahead and follow me. We're gonna get back to that Rangers game. I just got to sweat out this last at bat in the bottom of the first in this Cards Tigers game because we do have Cards first 5 money line. The game day live graphics have gotten wild. Davis, what up? Phillies first 5 minus 0.5 minus 125. Yeah, that did move fast. I think I got it minus 130. Anything in the Braves game? First 5 minus 0.5 is strong. Mikolas gets out of a jam at 0-0 after 1. Nice. Could have been scary. 0-0 after 1. We have Cards first 5 money line. Cards Nerfy smacked as well. Nice. Micah got him. That is beautiful. All right, back to the Rangers game we're going to look at. Okay, so here we go. We got Heaney on the mound against Williams, right? Looking at the different books. We got the over-under ranging from 8.5 to 9.5. I kind of lean under in that spot, but let's look at the money line play. Okay. You're seeing Texas right around minus 180 in a lot of these spots. The best I'm seeing is minus 178 on Sport Trade. User 822, appreciate the follow. Put the house on Tampa game under. Let's go, Aesthetic. It's Rangers minus 1.5 plus 112. Yeah, I don't love this spot. I'm gonna be honest because I like Heaney, but I don't love him. I think he's been overperforming so far. I'm surprised he's doing as well as he's doing. Okay. Texas hitting has been okay, but not as good as it's been in the past. They've been kind of inconsistent. The bullpen hasn't been as dominated. There's no value in taking them at minus 180, minus 190. Taking a minus 1.5, I'm not super confident. So I personally stay away from that game. If you want anything, you can get it at you can get it under 9 in some spots. Got pop fly to kick off the second inning. 1 away for the Rays. Nice. Alec Boehm, 2 bases is free. Not a big hitter prop guy. I know I've put out 1 hitter prop play this entire year, and it was yesterday's Bryce Harper over 0.5 walks plus 130. Bang, nailed it. Let's go. Because I'm different, though. Other people can't be like me. Braves first 5 minus 0.5.
At least I feel fun. Came from Cascade Island. Well, it's a Hall of Fame. Red Station. Probably not the most famous of the Hall of Fame.
0-1 count here. 1 out. Can I walk through the plays again? Yeah. The game's going on. We have Cards first 5 money line. We have Tampa Bay Brewers under 8 in the game. Obviously, it's 0-0 in the second now. You're not going to get the same value. In the Cards money line for the first 5, you can probably live get the same value because it's 0-0 after 1. Pop foul, 1-2 count. Phillies first 5 money line. We do like that. That's the play I have that hasn't started yet. And I'm being crazy generous just telling you the plays. But yeah, we have that. Nice, Mystical. 2 Nerfies hit. But yeah, if you want my plays every single day, you just go to my profile, click it, so bet. You get all my plays every single day. Full slate. We do 3 plays and 3 props. 3 plays, 3 props. And we just feast on Vegas. Fly ball to the track, but that's going to be caught. 2 away here in the top of the second. Let's keep doing our thing.
Tends to travel a little farther in the daytime.
All right, I'm going to go back. Nobody wants any more arbitrage right now. I understand free money. We're going to go back to the positive EV play and see if we can find some sneaky props that might be decent.
Everything you want. Honestly,
Correct score guru 3-1 Rays has degeneracy. Hey, I'll take 3-1 Rays. That's an under. Chopper foul 0-1 count now.
Well, there's only 20
on the road. Phillies first 5 minus 0.5 is not cashed in only 2 games. You're saying it's only cashed in 2 games, or there's only been 2 games where it hasn't cashed? Any more Nerfies for today? All right, we can pull up the Nerfies here. If you are on any of the other streams where I'm actually sharing my screen, I've got Odds Jam up and the Nerfies. Infield single, disgusting. Gator, appreciate the follow. Only 2 games it hasn't. Well, we love it today, sports. See the Stros Guards game last night? No, but I was checking in on the scores. I told you guys in the live. I said that's an over, right?
Wait for the pitcher to either bare hand scoop, glove scoop it. This is
okay. Before we get back to finding positive EV plays, we're going to go back to the nerfy spots because I think there was one more nerfy that I liked. I'm scrolling here.
Well, I was just teaching to run his time on base.
There might be value in the Cubs Mets game. You can get it. It's pretty pricey. Minus 130 on MGM is the best price you're going to see on that. So I don't really love that. I think it hits, but again, do you want to pay minus 130? Rockies Marlins, that's a plus 100 spot. It is in Miami, so it's not, you don't have to worry about the home runs the way you do in Coors, but it's weak pitching. Yankees Orioles has a chance. I don't love Gill. He could definitely do it. Yeah, Ashcraft Musgrove in the San Diego game. If Musgrove is pitching up to his potential, that might be the best value, though. It looks like on 365, you can get it minus 115. Just doesn't matter if you win. Well, it eats it. You're winning still long term. That's why this is the whole thing I've been saying. I'm saying hop on Odds Jam. By the way, you get Odds Jam top link in the profile. Use code Petey, discounted. And you shop the books and you find the best value and you lock it in. And what I like about this, which I'm obviously telling you why I like it because I want you guys to use it because I want your money. But what I like about this is that instead of having to look at it and then go to the books and lock it in, you can just see, all right, here's the best value, and you can just do it from the site. 3 best play stacks. Okay, we're live on a couple of them, but we like the under in the Brewers game, under 8. We like the Cards first 5 money line. We like the Phillies first 5 money line. And that's just some of them. All the plays are up on Soba every single day. Diego, of course. Yeah, you guys know how this works. All the stuff. But the reason I try to like any app ever. Not that I'm huge, but I've got 50,000 people on a sports betting TikTok. Any app ever involved is going to reach out and be like, "Hey, do you want to do an affiliate thing? Do you want to do something?" And I'm not going to do anything with the books. That's going to be a knock. Won't score, but that's going to be run around third. I'm obviously not going to work with any of the books because the whole entire reason I'm on here is to hate on the books. Let's go, Diego. Love it. Yeah, it's good to see you, Degeneracy. But I will work with tools that are actually effective. And there's going to be a lot of tools that reach out, and I'm like, bro, I went on your website and it's trash. Like, I understand you're trying to get into space, you're trying to be, another sports betting startup and work, but most of them, it's like, I don't want to drop names here, but they're trash or they're really scammy. Some of these, though, I will say, and I don't do affiliates with all these, but I'll say apps that are actually useful. Obviously, OddsJam, that's what I'm on right now, and that's the one that you can get a discount on. OddsJam is great because no matter what, you can just use the arbitrage tool and just take literal free money. Pennies at a time, a few bucks here, a few bucks there, whatever, but still free money. The positive EV calculator is great. Line shopping is great. I like Picket for tracking. That's pretty strong. Using that. I like for just for fun, for kicks. I like Chalkboard. Action is great for looking at where the money is on different games. If you're looking to fade the public or you're looking to find the best closing line value, Action Network is pretty strong for that. That's maybe like $1.20 for the year, but if you think about that, that's $10 a month. You're getting so much value. Nerfy in the White Sox game is strong. Yeah, with Ober on the mound, and we kind of like flexing. Braves first 5 money line is good, or first 5 minus 0.5. So yeah, those are some of the tools I use. I think it's worth it if you're serious about it. 2 things: one, you either follow someone like me and you just tell the plays, or 2, you do your own research and you use these tools. Gets out of the inning. There we go. Up to promo. Maybe the Dodgers in that spot. Favorite team? I don't really have a team for baseball that I love. Theoretically, the Mets, but I don't really care. Bills are really the only professional team that I ride for. But yeah, use tools. If you're serious about doing it yourself, you got to use tools to find the best value because no one just wins massively in the long term on sports betting. People have a huge run and have a crazy good week, but long term over the period of a year, Nobody does better than like 58% against the spread. That's as good as it gets. So you are grinding out compounded wins over a long period of time, building it up. So that you need to find the best value on your plays, and you need to find the best opportunities to be able to win consistently. And the biggest thing, there isn't a tool, there isn't an app for this, there isn't anything, but you need bankroll management, and that's just a discipline thing. And if you can't do that, quit. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean quit for your own good. Instead of you're a soccer guy, bet the house on Real Madrid. Yo, my buddy's on Real. I don't know soccer at all, but my buddy's on Real, so not like playing, like taking them to win it all. Phillies money line or run line first five -0.5. Fave two picks today. We're live on them. Well, we're live on one of them. It's the under in this Brewers game, and then it's also going to be the Phillies first five -0.5. So checking back in on our cards, they went 1, 2, 3 in the top of the second. It looks like my 8 is dialed in. We got to break that up. So 0-0 in the bottom of the second. But yeah, favorite two picks of the day. Obviously, all my plays go up on Sobet. We get them up early if you want those. You can have them sent to your phone, emailed, whatever. Sniffy, my opinion on the Jays game is stay away. That's not a good game to play. I really don't like that one. Full count. Come on, we need an out here. But yeah, the Phillies run line, first five, and the under in the Brewers game. You can still get the Phillies game. The Brewers game is already started. I got you, Sniffs. Burn 6Ks. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. Yeah, I dabble in some NBA. Usually with NBA, it's system plays, fading the public, situational reads, understanding where the series lays, and what the league wants if they're going to try to extend a series, stuff like that. Um, so baseball is going to be my best analysis, my heaviest analysis. NBA is a little bit more situational reads. But you know, if you're on SoBet, if you follow me on SoBet, which you should, you get access to all my picks for $10 a month. But you also get access to everyone on the app, so you can just filter by sport and see whatever anyone who's posting plays. You can just filter by sport and see what they're putting up. I'll actually pull up for people that are on the other screen. I'm going to pull up SoBet right now. And I can just show you a little bit what it's like on there. So this is just the normal stream. This is what you'd be looking at if you're a player. Like if you go to mine and you're going to see my picks, you'll see my posts. You expand, you see all the plays I have. Here's my recap from yesterday. You know, we went 2-1, 0.7 U. We had our only losing day on this one, 1-2 in the week. Here's our weekly recap, 13-8 plus 2.8 units. There's the VIP, all that. 5 straight winners right there. So anyway, that's what it looks like on mine. But if you just go to the feed, live chats, things like that, you could hop in there and sweat out a game with people. Phillies run line -0.5 first five -140. Yeah, I do, Logan. If you go to my profile in the browser, click that. It's on SoBet. Mister, what up? But anyway, so you scroll through here, you see people's picks, you see their write-ups, you see there's a video, we're not going to watch that right now. But blah blah, you look at this. But if you want to do other stuff, these are just the people that I follow. You can have your feed be everyone, you can follow whoever you want. Again, it's no additional cost. But I don't have NBA today. I can see what people are saying for NBA. Because you tag sports and games here. So he's got more in his. Ocho Bingo's on Mavs -3. This guy links us to his analysis on the YouTube. So basically, you could filter by sport. You could filter by however you want to go about it. It's pretty strong. Personally, the value is just in telling me because we just absolutely wage war on Vegas. But if you want access to the other people, it's there. You can do it. How about the Nerfy? Well, the Nerfies that we talked about already, White Sox game that hasn't started yet, and then this Brewers Rays game, which already hit. So 2-1 count, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Schwan, appreciate the follow. Be like Schwanda, go ahead, follow me. Twins money line? Yeah, probably. All All right, back to Odds Jam where we're looking at different lines for different games. We talked about what do you guys want me to look at right now? You want me to look at Nerfies? You want me to look at money lines? You want me to look at just plus EV plays and find some of the best props based on that? Again, if you're on the Twitter or any of the other streams, I'm showing the Odds Jam screen. And if you want to check it out yourself, go to the profile, Odds Jam, code P to get a discount. 0-0 after 2. That's what we like to see. Need 3 money lines. All right, give me Phillies first 5. B and B. We had fun in the first live, and we still have fun. If you come into the evening lives, we have a lot of fun. We get silly with it. We maybe have a sip or two. You come into the midday lives, we're locking in. We're getting job done. We're working. We're grinding. We're capping. But I appreciate the people that have been here since we were getting high and talking about Russell Wilson. You at First Five Live, 30% boost on FanDuel for live on that. A First Five Live, you could go on Cards Money Line, First Five Live. Throwing too many pitches for Mikolas. That's the one thing that concerns me. But we're on first 5, so it doesn't really matter. Come on. How about we roll 2 here? User 784, appreciate you. Giants, Red Sox. We can look at that game. Uh-oh. All right, Giants, Red Sox. Jeffries, Crawford. Let's go money lines here. Action we have is the under in the Brewers game. That was the most recent video I posted. It's 0-0 after 2, so we're off to a good start. Detroit scores a run. That's no good. All right, so you're seeing San Francisco at plus money. I do like Crawford. Giants haven't been able to hit lately. Let's look at this a little bit. TBD on pitchers from the Giants, but if I go to Odds Jam, they show Jeffries on the mound for San Francisco. Let's just pull up real quick. Let's see if we got any news on that. Nothing crazy. So most likely we're going to see Jeffries on the mound today. How do I feel about double down on cards first 5? I wouldn't. Odds Jam better than Outlier? Definitely. Odds Jam, if you're looking at plus EV tools, you're looking at arbitrage tools, you're looking at line shopping tools, it's definitely going to be Odds Jam. And all the books have reached out to me. I've talked to Outlier, I've talked to Odds Jam, I've talked to Betalytics, I've talked to all of them. It's definitely Odds Jam because they'll all give me a demo, they'll all give me access to it. Like I'm on Odds Jam right now, and I am doing the affiliate. Like if you use it, you get they're giving a 40% discount, by the way. If you use Odds Jam, you use code PD, 40%. So it's definitely worth it for you guys using my affiliate. But aside from that, they just have a way better user face. The other stuff you're poking around, like you have no idea how to even access the things they theoretically get. The information's not updated quickly enough, so you don't really get it in time before the games. This is clearly like the of these sorts of apps, the one that's actually invested into the user experience and quality. Do we look at public money before betting on money lines? Yes, not nearly as much in MLB because there's way less volume and it matters way less. But NBA, NFL, and MLB playoffs, MLB primetime games, certain MLB games. But like, say I'm looking at this Rangers Washington game. I don't care what the public money is. That's a distraction. We are sweating the under in the Brewers Rays game, and we just had an error. So did this just happen? Yeah, just a booted grounder by a shortstop on the Brewers. So we got a leadoff man on first in the top of the third because somebody didn't get his mitt down, body the ball up. What are we doing? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Odds Jam definitely the best tool in it. We just got a double play. Let's go. And if you want to use Odds Jam and use these tools, go to my profile, click the link, you get a 40% discount. The other tool, and I don't have an affiliate for this, so I can't get you a discount, but it's worth it, is Action Network. That is going to get you the best money lines, like money balance spreads. What's going to be the most public? We have under 8 for the Brewers Rays game. Top of the third, 2 outs, nobody on. 0-1 count. Fake bunt. Or pulls back. Punisher, what's good? take a quick peek over at that Cards game again. Limit the damage. All right, 1-0 after 2 in the Cards game. We're going to hop over and look at that here in a second. But I'm still scrolling. So while I'm on, does it have its own systems? Yeah, it's got arbitrage. It's got positive EV plays. Which is EV plays are longer shots. So it's a situation where you sprinkle like a tenth or a fifth of a unit on all the plus EV plays. Yes, I do this full time, not just the sports betting, but all the content around it. Anything I'm doing creatively, because I don't just do sports betting stuff and sports stuff, but like everything that I'm doing creatively, that's my job. Yeah. We got about 4 units live on our main plays, and another 3 to 4 on our props. And if you want that, yeah, go to the profile, click the link. Top thing's gonna be so bad. Full count to outs, no one on. Yeah, no 9 to 5. I just recently. That's a recent thing. That happened about a month and a half ago. No Homer Jays game. Interesting, CanCon. Aesthetic. Swing and a miss. One of the things that I do, I will say for anyone who's trying to do this, and this is free advice because I do consultations for not free, but the free advice I'll give for anyone, for me, a unit, usually a little lighter, like 50 to 100. I don't like to go crazy on on my unit size for MLB. But the best advice for anyone who's looking to do something like this, let's go, CanCon. Best advice for anyone who's looking to do anything in content creation or anything around sports betting or anything like that is just find something you can do really, really repetitively. Can you make a video every single day and can you enjoy it? And if you don't, it's not worth it. If you can easily, then it's potentially sustainable. And don't even try to figure anything out until you've done it for a while, until you made like 50 videos or whatever, and then reevaluate and be like, all right, can I get better? I know all the like Mr. Beast advice and whatnot is like try to make something better every single video. Like do 50 videos and see if you can handle doing it and you like doing it and it's fine doing it, and then look at it. Because after you've done 50, you have something to look at. If you do one video and you're like, how do I improve? It's like, all right, bro. Like you have no idea. You did nothing. Jay's offense has been terrible. Biggest win or hit? Um, Biggest win would be poker tournament 32K for first place, but that was $1,000 entry, so it was only 32x. Um, the biggest multiple I've ever done was $33 poker tournament, first place out of 1,600, 7K. And I also did 55 to 11.8K. Those were both first place in like large online tournaments. So yeah, the biggest win 32K, but the craziest odds, the craziest payout was 33 into 7K. And then sports betting wise, the biggest hit was $14 to 1,400. It was a plus 10,000 parlay on NFL Sunday. It was the week that the Packers beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football or on Sunday Night Football. That was the last leg of the parlay. That was like a 6-legger. Everything hit, and then Packers were like plus 240 as the last leg and smacked that. So that's the biggest one. Um, we had the we had the Rangers to win the World Series last year at plus 1,800. That's one of my proudest ones because I took it at plus 1,200. They were my pick in May of last year, and then at the beginning of the playoffs, they were plus 1,800, and I doubled down. Got anything for Twins Phillies? Twins game, you could go with the Nerfy Phillies first 5 minus 0.5. Looks like we got an injury timeout in the Cards game. I don't know if someone just got hit. I just flipped it on. Anyway, top 4 money lines.
Walk it off.
We got Phillies first 5. We got Braves first 5. These are minus 0.5, so these are run lines. Twins money lines, okay. All right.
And a really nice.
But I'm pulling up. I'm doing it right now. This is what we're talking about. World Series future, I like the Yankees. Plus 900. I would take them at plus 800 or better. Okay, so my favorite money lines today.
The way
I'm looking right now at the value on everything here on Odds Jam.
Follow it up. So,
if you're not, I know you can. If you're on TikTok, I know you're not seeing it. But if you're on the other streams, you'll see the Odds Jam screen. Dodgers Yamamoto minus 143. I like that.
3 strikeouts he set down.
First K in the Cards game, or K's the first guy in the third inning.
It's what old Tiger Stadium called Brick Stadium back then.
I like the Phillies. That one's super juicy, but that's hitting.
And such an icon.
And I like Texas with Heaney on the mound, the Rangers. Maybe Houston, Texas. It's also Texas with Verlander on the mound. It's decent as well. The Twins is super juicy. I don't think it's worth the juice at all, but I do think that hits. I think Atlanta hits, but that I prefer them first 5 minus 0.5. Yes, sir.
What comes quick, huh?
Yes, sir. The under in the Rays game. That's looking good. I mean, listen, knock on wood. That'll be 4 straight winning videos I posted on the TikTok. That was after 6 out of 7. Someone, you really got to go to my profile, scroll the videos, look at the results of everything I posted, and never disrespect me again. And if you do that and you see the videos, you see the results, and you don't go and follow me on SoBet and get the plays every day, you're out of your mind. I'm sorry, you're out of your mind. Under the Detroit game, it's live, but it could fall apart because Maeda is pitching well. I don't really trust him. I think it could fall apart quickly. Second time through the order. D-Son, appreciate the follow. Norman Powell make more than 11.5. I don't know.
Third inning.
I don't have a read on that. I don't even. Yeah. 1-2 count. 1 out.
Lifted high in the air towards.
Fly to left to the track. Makes the catch 2 away. What up, Brandon?
2 up, 2 down.
All right, back to the odds jam board. All right, let's look at some of the positive EV plays they spit out and see if we can find some value on these. I feel like I have, but
who of that one? But he's landing his slider for strike.
Who is that? Why am I blanking, Zachary? Tell me. Yeah. All right, so a lot of the positive EV spots we're finding is on the. This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay. So again, I've been talking about one of the odds jam tools, which is TKO's best CLB. Oh, yeah, Zach. What's he up to right now? Swing and a miss, 0-2 count, 2 outs. Come on, just do something. Throw him off his game. Something here. Okay, so like I was saying, I was talking about the odds jam tool and how there's positive EV plays, but a lot of them are long shots you just want to sprinkle, right? We got a couple interesting ones.
Looking for their first hit.
Twins versus White Sox. White Sox team total over 8.5 at plus 1,700. Interesting. Mariners Braves. Mariners over 8.5 at plus 2,200. Just like a fifth of it, like a 20th of a unit. It's interesting. Hit for 20K the other night on Stars. Damn. Swabo, what's up?
See something.
Did I miss a comment from you?
Looks like the fastball.
2-2 count. This ball's ripped. That's a base knock. Hey, cards knocking. Let's go. All right, so those are some really interesting long shots. Let's see if we have something with a little bit more normal price we can find here.
There's one for a strike. It's up in the zone. And see how he's able to drive this thing into center field to get something going with Cardinals offensively here. Donovan hit the ball hard the other way his first time. Let's see if he can.
So talk to me, Swaba. What are you trying to make money on?
With that pause that Maeda has in his delivery.
Prediction on who's slamming homers today? Okay, so I was just talking about how I'm scrolling the odds jam plus EV tool to see what plays they find, what long shot plays they find value on, and there's a couple home run props here that are really interesting.
See, right arm, standing into the bag.
One of them, we're watching Cardinals, but flipping back between Brewers and Rays. And then if you look on my other streams where I'm sharing my screen, I'm scrolling the odds jam plus EV tool to see if we got some interesting home run props. One of them that's interesting is Matt Vierling. That game's already live, but that was plus 1,000. Another one is Cabrian Hayes at plus 870 because more of the value is going to be on the longer shots in home run props. I'm not a huge hitter props guy, but that's an interesting one. Randy Arozarena is plus 600 in this spot.
So those are the
Interesting.
One would think.
Shea Langoliers plus 500. That's probably the most reasonable price one that OddsJam has listed as a plus EV play. Plus 500.
Wait.
That's not crazy. Against the Pirates, that's not crazy at all. Mookie Betts. See, you're thinking with the home run props, the best home run hitters, you're never getting good value on that. Home run props as a whole aren't good value, but if you're on OddsJam and you look at the plus EV tool to find the best home run props, they have the likelihood of it hitting relative to the price, and some of these are up like 19%. Now that doesn't mean that they're going to hit. It means that it's the best value. So they even show you what percentage of a unit you should put on it. Usually it's like 5% of a unit. So tiny bets. Tiny bets. But over a long period of time, this does have positive expected value. If you're doing like
Towards second. For the first time.
ground out that ends the third inning, 1-0 Giants still, or ends the top of the third. But if you're doing like, all right, I like Otani to go yard today, I like Mookie Betts to go yard today. You're not getting great value there. Brewers got 2. Let's just get out of the inning, keep it at 2, and we're still on track. Giants money line. We will look at that shortly. And again, for anyone following along on the other streams, I have OddsJam up, which is where I'm showing the full screen, all the value on everything, all the different books, the different prices, the expected value, et cetera, et cetera. So in the Giants game, I don't really love because we're not 100% sure that who the Giants are going to throw out today. I'm probably staying away from that. What about under home runs? Are those good picks? Not really, because you're paying so much juice. Any other favorite bets today? Yeah, Phillies first 5 minus 0.5. Logan, minus 0.5, you'll get around minus 130. Cubs money line's decent today. Imanaga's on the mound. I like him. Division winner locks. I can look at some I can look at the standings and I can give some predictions. I don't know the prices because I'm not looking at a book right now. Minus 150. Another reason, if you're on my SoBet, which again is in the profile, if you're on my SoBet, you get the plays sent to you every single day. We send them out early when the value is good, the prices are good, so you can lock it in right there. We also send the book that it's on, so you can immediately lock it in on the correct book at the correct price. Who I got between Royals and Blue Jays, Lugo versus Bassett. I lean Jays in this spot, but I don't love it. I don't think there's much value in this play. All right, so in terms of division winners, you guys know I took Yankees to win it all. That doesn't mean I'm going to take them to win the division because we don't have Garrett Cole for probably another month or so. The Orioles have a 2-game lead on them, 1-game lead on them. TikTok said I've been on live too long. They tried to tell me to chill out. I said, we're still live for another half hour, baby. Braves and Dodgers at bad price. Everyone else is plus money. Braves first 5 minus 0.5 is 1. So I don't want to take an AL East winner because the Orioles could build up their lead before the Yankees get Cole. I still like the Yankees to win the World Series. I think they're the best team, but because of the delay on Cole, I don't think there's value there. Now in the American Central, I think there's maybe some value on the Royals because the Guardians are playing really good ball, and I think they're a good team. I think they've been overvalued at this point. What sportsbook do I use? Well, this is what I've been saying about using the OddsJam tool, right? If you use the OddsJam tool, you see all the sports books next to each other and you see the best price on one, and it's linked there, so you can just lock it in via that. So what I like to do is I use all the books for two reasons. One, the arbitrage, which is also going to be there on OddsJam, and two, finding the best value on a specific play. Because I look like, for instance, I look at this Texas game, Texas Washington. You're seeing anywhere from 178 to minus 192 on this. If I'm taking the minus 192 instead of the minus 178, or if you don't have all the books, maybe it's minus 180, like that's just on Bet Rivers, random book, but I'm going to use it to get the best value. You're going to lose so much of your winnings over the course of an MLB season where you're putting up 5-6 plays a day for 180 days. Just saying. So, in terms of which book, they're all the same basically. Use them to get the bonuses from each other. Hedge them against each other, take away the value, and then use them to get the best value on every single play. When I send out my plays on SoBet, it includes the book that it's on, and I just encourage everyone to use the OddsJam tool to be able to see which one has the best value when you're doing your own analysis or you're doing any of my picks. And it also is going to show you by the state that you're in. So you're going to be able to filter and see the book that's actually relevant to you, the ones that you can actually use. So again, if you're on the Twitter or the Twitch stream, you'll be able to see me using that book, but you can just check it in my profile and you get I think we're doing 40% off if you want to use that. Royals moneyline, why not only arbitrage? Yeah, so we do all the arbitrage, Willie, and then I also do my plays as well. And again, that's what I'm saying. We were going through the arbitrage opportunities on OddsJam earlier. You just lock all them in. You take the 5, 10, 15 bucks, whatever. Yeah, you can still use OddsJam because it's not a book, it's an aggregator and a tool to use them. So even if you're doing your action elsewhere, you can still reference OddsJam to find the best value. So yeah, you go to my profile, grab it. It's going to be the top link if you go in there. And yeah, just use my code PD and you're getting 40% off, which you'll literally get back the value on just using the arbitrage tool for a day or two. It's not fun, the arbitrage. It's just $5, $10, $5, et cetera, for a million plays every single day adding up. And that's just going to boost the bankroll so drastically just by consistently scooping all those opportunities. Rays under 3 runs. I don't know if there's going to be value on that live. We're on the under on this game as a whole. Obviously, I lean under on their team total just as a whole. But yeah. I do lean on it, but I just don't know how much value there's going to be in that spot now. Yeah, Cards first 5. We would like to see them get this last out and then do something fourth. We're going to hop over to that game once the Cards are hitting again. All right, anyway, what more are we looking at? I still got the tool up here. For anyone who wants to check it out, you can see it on my Twitter, YouTube, or any of the other streams. But and Ouch Kid, to answer your question, what arbitrage is, I'm gonna read off an example. And this is just using the OddsJam tool. You go to the arbitrage tab, and it's gonna list all the plays for the day where you have arbitrage, and it's gonna show you how much to wager, on which books, and what value you're going to get. So I'll give you a very good example. Again, if you're on those screens, you can see it in front of you. But we have Guards against Astros today. Josh Naylor over 0.5 hits. You get it at minus 152 on one book, Tony Bet. All right, you lock in 100. All right. Now you take him under 0.5 hits at plus 185. You lock in 60. So you're in for $160. Veerling went yard. What did I tell you? What did I say? Plus 1,000, and this is using the OddsJam tool. I know that doesn't help with the cards, but plus 1,000 on this. I will run for Congress, Dave. Plus 1,000. I said that was the best positive EV play on the tool. Plus 1,000 it hits. Just saying. I talked about it a few minutes ago, honestly. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Leo, let's go. Crazy. I've given out 2 hitter props in my career. 2 hitter props in my career. Yesterday, Bryce Harper walk, plus 130. He walks. Today, Matt Vierling home run, plus 1,000. Yak sauce. Crazy. Bouncer back to the pitcher. Doesn't get him at first. We got 2 on, 2 out in the Rays game. All right, so back to what I was saying about finding arbitrage opportunities. So you have Naylor over Point 0.5 hits for minus 152, under 0.5 hits for plus 185. See the gap in the cost here? That's arbitrage when there's massively different values on the other side. Because then you have 100 on the minus 152 and you have 60 on the plus 185. So you're in for $160, right? No matter what, you're in for $160. Everyone follows that. Now, your two possible results. Cardinals first five is chalked. Not necessarily. LA and under 9. Your two possible results are the 100 returns. The 100 returns 165.79, right? So you lose the 160 and you get back 165.69 or 79. So you make 579. Or the under hits in the 60 returns 171. So again, you're in for 160, you pull back 171, you profit 11. So no matter what happens in that game, you profit between 579 and $11. That's what an arbitrage bet is. It means you're taking both sides of a play on different books at different values, and no matter what happens, you're returning a profit. Okay. Now that it's a little complicated, whatnot, and that's why I use the odds jam tool to do it because it literally shows the odds, the books, the size, and because the books I linked here, you can literally just click the buttons and go through with it. But because your books are linked to it, you don't have to like find the book in the right moment and hope that you still get it in all the time. You just see it pops up and you go play it. That's the number one thing that OddsJam would be used for, I would say. Should you max ARB bets? No, because in the long term, you don't want to look sketchy to the books. So it just looks like a normal bet for you. You did your normal unit size, 1 to 3 units, whatever. And they're not like, wait, he bets 100 every play. Now he goes 1,500. They're like, what's going on here? So that's why I do standard plays. And you get less value day to day, but you continue to get it. Okay. Yeah. It's good. It shows you all the different books. You can find different opportunities, but yeah, so not hedging. It's just it's taking opposite ends of the same play. So it's not a hedge because it's guaranteed, right? One of them is going to hit and it's going to return a profit. Rick Rumman, appreciate the follow. Do I find it hard to get down? You're getting limited BTB. I haven't had an issue with that, but I don't boost my bet size on an arbitrage bet. And the other thing I do is I will do it with a friend, right? I'll be like, I'm gonna take the over, you're gonna take the under, or whatever. So it just looks like a play that I chose. Um, and you don't want to go crazy size. I say like, $100 or whatever. Do I only do baseball? No, it does all sports. I'm just looking at baseball right now, but it does all sports. There's one here for the Mavs. Excuse me. There's one here for the Mavs Clippers spot. You can get Derek Lively over 5.5 points, under 5.5 points, minus 175 and plus 195. So you're in for 100, you're out for 3. It's just a small percentage, but you if you're on Odds Jam, it shows you every single opportunity for the day. So you're getting a lot of action on a lot of books, spreading it around and returning a few bucks on like dozens of them. So it adds up. Like when we look at everything that's on the board today, and you're doing $100 units, let's say. We're doing good, Stars. How you doing, Skeebs? You're doing one like $100 units and you put it across the board. Yeah, I'm showing it on Twitch. I'm showing it on Twitter, Josh. Because my Twitch stream's all weird, but if you're looking at the Twitter stream or the YouTube stream or the Facebook stream, you'll see it. But yeah, $100 units. You lock all this in. It looks like there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. It looks like there's about 32 opportunities, which are going to add up to around like $60. That's boring, but it's literally automatic. And that is what any like legit grinder who's looking to find value is locking in all the arbitrage plays every single day. It's just what you do. And this tool, no one has the time to find every single one. You have to be using a tool to do it. I think OddsJam is the best tool to do it, especially because it links the books and you can just press the buttons to go make it happen. So if anyone wants to do it, it's going to be the top link on the profile. Code PD. It's like 40% off. to use the thing. But but yeah, you're not. No one's going to scour the books for every single ARB opportunity. This is just going to make the process of finding them way easier. Yeah, it shows you the books you can use. It shows you the books you can use, and it shows you which ones has the different one. Twitter stream is a Twitch stream. Yeah, I know, Van Diggity. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna figure out the Twitch stream, but if you're on Twitter, you can see all of it. Twitter or YouTube or Facebook. It's pick and PD for everything. Um. So yeah, afternoon baseball for the win. Absolutely. Oh yeah, Van Diggity. Long ball. Cardinals leave the yard. Contreras with a bomb to dead center. Hey, we got life. Godly side, appreciate the follow. Be like side, go ahead, follow me here.
Contreras is of this season. Talking about Kenta Maeda landing that slider.
All of them, Zachary. Literally all the books. It shows you again if you're on OddsJam, it shows you the different books, and you can link to them. You can connect depending on your state which ones you can get. Live arbs. I mean any arb is great if you can get it in quickly enough. Yeah, Cards Homer 3-1 game. We got a sign of life, and then Kenta Maeda starts to fall apart. I don't know. Guys, this is a long live. You need. I'm gonna stand for a second. Shout out to everyone watching my strike zone right now. Actually, this is a little high in the zone. This is like an Angel Hernandez strike zone right now. Uh, I need to standing desk this thing. Yeah, it's called Odds Jam. Ouchkid, if you just go to my profile, top link, and then use code PD for the discount. It's definitely, yeah, I would definitely recommend it because no matter what, you're doing the arbitrage. You're also finding the plus EV tool. You're also finding all the books in the different value. You'll get your value back on that so quickly just by getting the best value on every single play. Then you add in the arbitrage money. Then you add in the plus EV tool. I mean, that's where we found the Matt Vierling home run today for plus 1,000. Obviously, that's not going to hit every time it's a plus 1,000 play, but just sprinkles on those across the board. It's my favorite tool. I use this and I use action to find out like where the money is on a given game. But it's my favorite tool. Blue Jays, I don't like that game either side. Appreciate the likes, by the way. Everyone who's run up the likes. Yeah, the time of the D-backs had a B delay. That was nuts. One out, no one on. Solo shot by Contreras, top of the fourth. The Cards are down 3-1. Kenta Maeda, we need him to start falling apart. Arenado up. Takes that one inside, okay. So that to the moon, says Wilma. Yes, sir. Is there value if you're in Florida and only have Hard Rock? There's still value, Road Rage, in terms of just finding the plus EV plays. You're not going to be able to arbitrage with one book, and you're not going to line shop with one book, but you're still going to see the plus EV plays, the long shots where it's like the plus EV just means the likelihood of this happening is better than the implied odds of the payout. And that is, there are different systems to use it. They use an algorithm. But that is the whole, all of sports betting is finding positive EV, meaning the expected value of this play is greater than a 50% return, or like greater than 50-50 on an even return, greater than 100% of the money you're risking, you should see a profit from doing it. I'm ready for college football. Not too early to say it, but it's a tough spot to be in for the next 3 months. So yeah, even if you're doing one book, that's where you're going to find the value. I find the value in the arbitrage, the plus EV tool, and the line shopping, and honestly, just the convenience of the book. Little loop to right, caught by second baseman. Arenado robbed of a single there. A's Pirates game, staying away from that one. I really don't like that one. Two really inconsistent bad teams right now. Do you know how to add other people to the live? Yeah, I do, but I'm not doing guests right now. I don't have that setting on for this live stream. Sometimes when I do 4 teams when I pick in moneyline, you can still get some ouch kid. It's worth checking. You'll obviously be limited. The fewer books you have, the fewer ARB opportunities you have, but I think it's still worthwhile. Bill, I'm not doing guests on this one right now. Sometimes we do call-ins and we'll do guests, but just not on this one. But yeah, shoot me a DM or something too if you want to plan something. Sorry, I'm getting phone calls mid live. Freezes it. Um, we would live bet under 6.5 Rays Brewers. I think it could be worthwhile. Grounder to second, play over to first. So the Cards get one, but it's not enough. One more inning to make up a 2-run deficit and play some defense. Back to the Rays Brewers game where we're looking pretty strong on that under. Yeah, we're doing a 2-hour stream today, Alex. I'm gonna be off in like 15 minutes, probably.
So walk many guys.
Little bunt, just got him. Nice play by the catcher to end the inning. So we're through 4. 2 runs have been scored. That's a pretty good spot to be on. Pretty good spot to be in. I like that. Let me know. So we're doing 15 more minutes. I really wanted to introduce the odds jam tool today. I really wanted to talk about the way I'm doing it. I know I'm not showing it on the TikTok stream, but other people have seen it, and I've been talking about it here. It's in the profile. It's the top link. If you sign up and use code PD, you get a big discount. So if anyone has any questions about that in the final 15 minutes of this stream, definitely let me know. I'm gonna try to answer as many as possible. And if you're on the other streams where you can actually see me using it, let me know if there's anything specific you want to look at because we showed arbitrage. I think that's the best thing. We've got the positive EV, which this is all based on $100 unit to keep it simple. But you see all these plays and you see the odds of it hitting and you see the expected value, right? This is how profitable this play is considered in terms of the likelihood of it hitting relative to the payout of it. And that is, like I said, that is the essence of sports betting, is finding a way to find green here. Now, the best one we're seeing is Brandon Donovan over player hits. Now, this one, obviously, we're already live in this game. Let me just check out of curiosity. Um, yeah, probably have 3 more at bats in that game. We'll keep an eye on that. We have Dylan Moore home runs. We talked about the Verling home run that already smacked. Uh, you go to my profile, Logan. Click. It's going to be the top. Click the link, and then the top thing is going to be Odds Jam. And if they ask for a discount code, it's PD. But that should get you there. That'll have the discount. If you have any issues, shoot me a DM. Do I like under 6.5? Again, it's okay. Do I skimp out? Um, yeah, 6.5 is decent, but I'm not gonna say do it. I lean that way, but I don't know if I personally take it live right now. Because we got it at 8. It's pretty good at 8. I just don't know from a bullpen perspective if I think it's worth 6.5. Um, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You want to ride, take it. But yeah, I just don't have like an overwhelming lean on what I like in that spot. White Sox over 2.5. Phillies money line lock. White Sox over 2.5. I can't actually say it's a lock because it's the White Sox. They've been shut out like 3 times. They've been held to 1 like 5 times this season. Who are they facing in this game? Let me check that real quick. Got to remind myself. 2 quick outs for the Tigers in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, this game already started. Oh yeah, it's Ober on the mound. Ober's actually nice too. So I don't know. I'm not saying White Sox won't get 3 runs, but I don't think that's a lock. Yes, sir, Russ. Dodgers a lock? No, but it's a strong play. It's a strong play. No such thing as a lock unless you're doing arbitrage. But it's a strong play. You don't watch MLB? We got NBA as well. What up? No, I'm not a parlay guy. There's no real value in the parlays. What up, Kool-Aid? Cubs San Fran under. Probably, but San Fran pitching we might not know what to expect in the San Fran pitching. They might do a bullpen game, in which case I would not like the under. I do like Imanaga for the Cubs. And yeah, if you just want all the plays every single day, go to the profile, hit the sub bet. The Brewers under is looking great. The Cards first 5 is looking bad. Um, they're down 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth. It was 1-0 for a while, and then Verling, which was also the prop I gave on this, was Verling home run plus 1,000, and he goes yard. So it was a bittersweet moment, but yeah. Also, that White Sox Twins Nerfy is halfway home, so we'll keep an eye out on that as well. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 Brewers. It's 2-0 Brewers with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth or top of the fifth. Under it, looking good. Yeah. Oh, nice, Russ. Yeah, so that game's looking strong. Both pitchers are looking good. They're dialed in. Hitters haven't really gotten anything going. It's really just that one inning. So I'm feeling good about that as long as we don't have anything crazy happen. Ray is at he's one strike away from ending the fifth. He's at 80 pitches, so he's probably got 6 in him. Yeah, there's one of the plus EV plays. Yeah, no worries, Kool-Aid. That's just that was just a TikTok freebie. But yeah, the other two SoBet games haven't started. Yeah, so Alex, we were talking about the plus EV plays earlier. The plus EV long shots. Goob, it's an IDK. One of them was the White Sox over 8.5 runs, or over 7.5 runs. Over 8.5 at plus 1,700. Early game Nerfy. Yeah, we talked in the live about the Brewers Rays Nerfy, and we talked about the White Sox Twins Nerfy. White Sox Twins Nerfy is halfway home.
He does. Accepting the walk from 0-2.
Ray goes 0-2 and then walks him. Come on now.
Come on.
What are we doing?
You can't get up here.
All right, good. Best wishes to you.
Here twice. But we talked about earlier, Palacio said his willingness to take those walks, to find his way on base.
Again, any questions? We're not going to be live for too much longer, so any questions about the odds jam and the tools we were using on there, let me know. And anyone who wants to sign up, steals second, bad throw, he will take it. So I got a run around second here with 2 outs in the fifth. Don't lead to some nonsense run here. We can't be giving up 2 out, nobody on, turning into a run situation. Twin sweep with Ober on the mound, most likely.
Well done. Just as he cleaned out, that's when Ray picked his foot up and
Nerfied every game today, Michael. Off to a good start, right? You're 2-0, looking to go 3-0.
I'm doing it. Well, 1-1.
Nicholas 1 strike away from getting out of the fourth and giving us a prayer. Kool-Aid. You guys gotta be happy about that. I was unhappy. I would have liked to take Xavier ourselves. Nerfy's the worst bet in baseball. Usually low value, but it's a fun sweat for the early games, and we do find value. That's the other thing. We were looking at this early on Odds Jam, is looking at all the Nerfies and looking at the value in them. All right, so that's a pop fly. We get halfway through the game, only 2 runs been scored. Can I go through a game, Logan? Those Brewers came through for me on the early cash out. I agree with that, Zach. Also, Mahomes, Allen, both huge arms. I would like to see the deep threat go to the Bills. I do like Coleman, so I'm not upset. But yeah. First man on second. We're hopping over to the White Sox Twins real quick. What do you think about Phillies first 5 over minus 0.5? We love that play, Isaiah. That's one of the plays we talked about already. Love it.
It's just making sure everyone has a good experience at the ball. He knows what he's got to do here, and he's trying to do it on the first couple of pitches. He's trying to get this ball to the right side because the end of this is bad.
Okay, so Logan, are you looking at the screen right now? I have it pulled off. We're looking at the game. You're watching on YouTube. Okay, sweet. So we're looking at any of these games. One of the let's just say random. Let's say the Braves game. So first thing is we look at the money line, right? We see all the books. We see the best value. You see it right here. minus 169. That's going to be your best value play. See, the average odds is minus 180. So that means depending on what books you have available, you see my green ones. These are the ones that I'm going to have available. Or that they're good. Looks like White Sox are going to score on a double. So whoever took Nerfy in every single game, sorry. Nerfy KC versus Toronto. That's decent. Anyway, Logan. So you see the odds on every single one. You're obviously looking for the best one. In terms of the books you have available. This shows you just how many books are out there, which is good also for arbitrage opportunities, but also in terms of like taking bonuses, doing things. You're not going to be eligible for everything. They have greened the ones that are actually good value, meaning it's better than the average odds, right? So the average odds is minus 180. They're not going to show me. I'm not going to go on BetMGM and take it at minus 185. Here are ones where I'm getting better than the average value if I decide to go it. Okay. Now you show no vig odds right here. This is what the odds would be if they weren't taking the juice. This isn't, you're not going to get this, but this is just for a reference point in terms of showing like the implied probability. Now just show the actual vig. Right here. 4.9% here. 5.9%, 6.6% on this one. So you obviously want the lowest number possible on that side. Yeah, cards didn't hit. Okay, so now we go to arbitrage. You see this tab right here, arbitrage? This shows you all the plays. This is what I was talking about. Naylor over 0.5 hits, under 0.5 hits. You can one click this. It shows you the range you're going to be able to get on the payout. Shows you how much to bet. This is based off a $100 unit size. So you go 1 unit here on the juicier one on the over. You go 60% of a unit here. If this side hits, you're going to profit 14. If that side hits, you're going to profit 579. Very simple. So you're going to take it on Fanatics or Resorts World for the plus 190 side, right? Because that's where you're getting plus 190. That's the best value here. And you're going to get the minus 152 on Tony Bet. So that's simple. You lock it in. You have different ones you can look at, like, different prices on the different books. And then how do I get it for games? You're not going to get it for many games. It's usually going to be on smaller markets for the props. White Sox over 2.5 wasn't D-Lot. Yeah, Bernard, looking like it. You're not going to get it for many games. I don't generally do total basis player props. I'm just talking about it in terms of arbitrage opportunities. You're not going to get it for many games because those are bigger markets and they're not going to be, and you're not going to find those inefficiencies because there's too much money on them in general. Yeah, I do, Alex. I actually just I was at New York Comedy Club on Monday night. So it needs to be smaller markets, smaller situations for you to be able to find it. And that's why it's collecting small plays on like a significant amount, right? That's the best one is the nailer. You get Salvador Perez, you get Sandoval over under on the outs. This is how much you're collecting on each of these based on $100 unit. It's not an insane amount, but you do these, you collect all of these. They're all aggregated for you, and you pick up $50 to $100, zero sweat. And the reason you don't just max play all of these is because then the books would limit you and they would see that you're doing arbitrage. The books obviously don't want you doing arbitrage. That's the only way they get beaten consistently, really, aside from a tiny percentage of bettors. Dixie, you're talking. What's up with the Braves recently? We like them today. I like the Braves. It's baseball. You're going to see some inconsistencies. I like them today. First five minus 0.5 is good value. Yeah, it's still a strong play. Stride is out for the year. Even so, I still think the Braves are legitimate contenders. They're too deep. Their pitching has still been solid. I like them today. What borough I'm in? I'm in Manhattan. We're like Blue Jays money line, Oakland money line. I don't like either of those spots. Like live betting the Twins right now at plus money. Games are soon, says Wicked Bits. Yeah, yeah. I mean the plays are up on SoBet if you want the action. The plays are all up on SoBet. I had people DM me if they wanted the action today. I'm gonna do it. I don't sports bet as a full time job, but all the content and creative stuff I do around it is a full time job, but not just the betting. It's like the content around betting. Yes, the betting, but more as a creator. Rangers today, it's pretty juicy. It's not great. Josh, I hope I answered or Logan, I hope I answered the questions about using the arbitrage. Is there anything else you want me to look at before we hop off? Consider doing stand up outside of New York. Oh, Murray Hill, but the borough, yeah, whatever. Got you, Logan. Favorite sport to bet on? NFL for the enjoyability of it. MLB for the profitability. Yamamoto 4Ks is strong. Considers doing stand up outside of New York? Absolutely. I travel for stand up on occasion. I'll go do like mini road trips. What team do I have finishing with the best record? Probably still the Braves. Um, yeah, probably still the Braves because they've already been performing at that level. I know the Guardians were tied with them. I know the Yankees. I don't know that any team has 20 wins yet. But yeah, favorite MLB pick today, money line. I don't have a great money line pick today, unless you don't care about the juice. Then give me the Phillies. Um, it's just in the app, but just like anything else, you just go to your account and end your subscription. Nice card, love it. Phillies got 20, I think. Okay, the Royals can make the playoffs, but I still think it's unlikely. I still think they're outplaying their talent right now by a little bit. Parlays are absolutely a trap. I would never do that. Dixie, I didn't even realize until right now what your username was. That's great. Um, yeah, favorite MLB pick name, most likely of hitting is the Phillies, but I prefer if you want value, Phillies first five minus 0.5. Any good lean say Phillies first five minus 0.5. That's the one we like the most. We have the under in this Brewers Rays game that's already hitting. Um, I'm scared. I'm scared, Dixie. Cards are losing. Yeah. Cubs under 12 runs. It's a tall order. It should be. Um, But yeah, if you want my plays, go to the profile, click on SoBet. You get my plays every day. If you want to use the Odds Jam tool, I've been talking about this whole time. That's also in the profile links. Use code PD, you get a 40% discount, which is huge. Live betting is worse, way more juice. But definitely check that out. Get involved. Check out all the streams. Check out all the links. Get involved. There's value for everyone on every single thing. Definitely check it out. Follow me here. Check out those things. Any questions? DM me. Love all you except for the ones I hate. Bye.